Okay, let's see. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's have a look at what you can expect to happen in your professional life from the 25th to the 1st of December 2024. It is a general reading, may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, check out the other placements. For a personal reading, you can email me on tarotwithnimo@gmail.com. This is for Aries. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So Aries, for a lot of you right now, I feel the universe is telling you to stay on pause. Some of you are overdoing the pause. Others of you need to pause. Yeah, you need to pause. It looks like you are coming off as very, very insecure. Right now, you're not being able to wait. You're not being patient. You're like, keep going, keep going, keep going. Growth, success, expansion, everything's happening. Aries, for you, everything's happening. Your problem is you probably are insecure, and I also feel that a lot of you, like I also mentioned, now you're stagnating. Something here needs to be taken action on. Aries, you need to take action on something, but you're not taking action. So think, when I'm telling you this, right, think. It shouldn't be so difficult for you to resonate with what needs to be taken action on. There is something, one specific situation in your professional life that needs to be acted on. You need to act on it, but you're procrastinating too much. And I feel that procrastination is because of insecurity. So you're stagnating. It's time for, like, you've done the thinking. You've done the thinking. You, you know what you need to do. Act. Okay, but I don't feel you're doing that. You could be waiting for someone else. You could be on hold because someone else is keeping you on hold, and for the others of you, you're just on hold because you're not acting. Okay, you just want to, like, okay, I'll wait a little more. I'll wait a little more. But now you're waiting too much. See, that's what's on your mind. There we have. On your mind is to wait and watch, but I don't know what you're waiting and watching for. You're waiting for success. What you're doing is you're waiting for success. You're waiting to have a breakthrough. You're waiting to achieve a milestone. Okay, that's what you're doing. So yes, you feel it is time for you to move towards the next level, or you feel it's time to create or achieve that milestone. Okay, but like I said, you're still waiting. So your mind is to be patient. You feel you put in the time, energy, effort, and now you should wait. But for some reason, I'm not being able to understand, because it's a little disconnected. Right now, you're not putting work into something, but your mind is telling you, wait, I've put in the work. So I don't feel you put in the entire work. Some more work needs to be done before you can wait and watch for things to come into fruition. So something is still left. A few pieces are still left to join the puzzle. Okay. So I feel that's where you're stuck. There are one or two things that are still left before you can peacefully wait and watch for things to come into fruition. Yeah, you're very hopeful, which is a good thing. When it comes to your gut feeling, when it comes to your heart space, I think you're very, very hopeful. Yeah, yeah. I feel you're hopeful, okay? But what I'm feeling out here is sometimes wanting a wish, wanting a desire, wanting a delayed manifestation, wanting what you want requires action. So, what's happening is you're on your mind, you're waiting and watching. In your heart space, you're being very hopeful that things will work out. But to join those two things out here for the success to come in, you are stagnating right now. So again, bringing me back to the point, some more work, some more effort needs to be put in before you can quietly sit back, relax, and wait for things to come into fruition. A little more effort is required. Okay, so this could also be a situation where you have been restless for a very long time. Now you're kind of coming off as like, okay, you know what, I'm no longer restless. It could also mean that a lot of you are having hope, having clarity in a situation, which gives you hope, which is helping you to take control of the situation, take control of your professional life, and get out of stagnation and come out of isolation and put that work in. Let's see what you're doing in the future, in the beginning of the week. Yeah, in the past, I feel there was a lot of cutting out of things that no longer serve you. In the past, yeah, a lot of you could have either in the past cut out a connection, or a lot of you in the past could have made up your mind to release any kind of negativity, to release any kind of criticism, release any kind of overly pessimistic behavior, and move towards a partnership. This is a good business partnership. This could be a business partnership. This could be a colleague that you were not getting along with. You now wanted, you clear the air with that person, but I'm getting release. Okay, you were holding back from talking. Now looks like you're ready to open up and move towards a solid partnership. Okay, this is a good partnership because you were afraid that maybe you and that person would not be on the same page, but looks like you guys will be on the same page, or are going to be on the same page once you start talking. Okay, so you start talking, you start working on a partnership. Okay, which is from now. I feel now onwards this will all start working out, because I'm uploading for the 25th, but I'm uploading it now. So I feel now onwards a lot of you will be able to move very openly with an open mind towards a partnership. There is a little bit of stagnancy. Okay, there is a little bit of stagnancy here, but on your mind you will wait for things to come into fruition, is what I'm getting. Now, moving into the week, how your week looks like. Okay. There is conflict. Okay. This conflict looks like this conflict is within you. Yep. A lot of you, there is going to be a little bit of conflict in the beginning of the week. I feel this conflict has a lot to do with teamwork. For some of you, the conflict has a lot to do with a family situation. Okay, maybe your family needs to be prioritized. Okay, or I feel this conflict has a lot to do with you need to push past conflict, but I feel you're not being able to do it. You need to push past conflict. And I feel that conflict has a lot to do with you feeling left out. You feeling like that there is no teamwork. You feeling like people are not with you on the same page. You feeling lonely. Okay, that's what I feel the conflict is about. So a lot of you need to push a situation forward, which I don't see happening in the beginning of the week. Willpower, determination is required. Okay, but what you're doing is you're only daydreaming of a happily ever after at your professional life, but you're not 100% sure if you can make it happen in the 3D world. And this does not have a lot. It could, for some of you, it's the external competition which makes you feel like that. For the others of you, it is the internal tug of war that's going on, that inner resistance which makes you feel like you're not supported or you won't get what you wish for. In the middle of the week, yeah, in the middle of the week, you're still going around in circles because you're still not being able to come out of indecision. There is a decision that needs to be made. So there is hesitancy in making a decision, or you are constantly living in denial about a situation. And instead of opening up yourself to new possibilities, new people, new situations, new offers, or keeping an open mind, there is a transition that is required out here, Aries, for you. The transition has a lot to do with traveling, or for some of you, this transition has a lot to do with you moving from one place to another mentally. Okay, but I feel mentally you're still going around in circles. Mentally you're resisting the flow and you're going against the flow, and that's all happening because you're refusing to see the truth of a situation, or you're very conveniently being having an ostrich mentality, digging your head into the sand and pretending that everything's okay. You're waiting for someone to make a decision. It's literally like, Aries, I feel like you're waiting for the universe to drop a bomb. You're waiting for the universe to make a decision for you so that you don't have to take accountability for your decisions. So you're like, okay, I know I need to do that, but okay, I'll wait a little longer. I'll wait a little longer. Behind the scenes, subconsciously, you feel, if I don't make a move, something will happen and I will know if I should make the move or I shouldn't make the move. So you're waiting for the universe to force the move upon you. But keep in mind, when you don't make a decision for a very long time, what happens is that a decision is made for you and you may not like the way it goes. The universe will make it for you. If that's what you're okay with, then wait for it. But the end of the week, there is celebration out here, but you are resisting celebration. There is celebration here, but you're resisting celebration for some reason. Yeah, you get clarity about a situation by the end of the week. Yes. I feel there is something big that you achieve. There is a completion of something. A completion of something, which is telling me an ending of a toxic cycle, ending of a chapter in your professional life, and beginning of a brand new chapter in your professional life. This could have a lot to do with overseas opportunities opening up, growth and expansion overseas, moving forward, making new connections, expanding your business, all right, moving abroad or something like that. So some truth will be revealed. Okay, but I do feel that you're not being honest with yourself. So some opportunities open up by the end of the week, but you may have doubt. You are doubting yourself too much. Okay, so I feel you get clarity about a situation, some situation that you've been waiting for, you eventually get clarity about it. But again, I feel with that Seven of Swords, you are still doubting yourself. You're not being true and honest with yourself. The universe is telling you, I'm giving you. What else do you want? I'm giving you the achievement. I'm giving you the success that you wanted. What is your problem? Your problem is that you may have had a false measure of success. Whatever success is coming towards you, it's going to make you very happy. But it's more like, yes, I'm happy about whatever came to me by the end of the week, but it could have been better. That's going to be your attitude. Okay, but the universe is saying, for now, this is good, so be happy. Okay, so just be very, very grateful. All right, Aries. So yeah, that's what I have for you. And of course, I would love to remove one advice card. So if you don't want to hear the advice, you can click away, but I like to read this oracle. So give me one advice for Aries, please. Your advice is perspective. This perspective has a lot to do exactly with seeing things from a different perspective, exactly what I told you. Hang upside down. Okay, when you take a moment to stop, disengage, and open your mind to seeing the situation from a different perspective, you might realize there is more information available that will assist in ensuring the best course of action is taken. When perspective appears, your situation will benefit from slowing down, holding off any significant decision making, as you may not have all the information that is available, to ensure that all aspects of the situation are considered. Consider all aspects of the situation before making any impulsive moves, is what the universe is saying. So don't be impulsive out here. Okay, there could be some kind of reckless decisions that you make. Your biggest advice out here is see things from a different perspective. Maybe that is what it is telling you. Don't be impulsive. Okay, wait. Maybe there is some information that needs to come in this week. So wait for that information to come in and then make your next move. Okay, sometimes it benefits more by holding back rather than taking action. Okay, so if that is what the advice is, I also feel out here, you may be impulsive and acting on some kind of you're on a rose tinted perspective. Okay, and maybe the universe is telling you right now, wait, wait, wait. So regardless of whether you're waiting too much or you're not waiting at all, it is coming off as impulsive. So the universe is saying, don't be impulsive and think 10 times before making your next move. Okay,